Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your general love reading. Okay, thanks so much for tuning in. If you want to book a personal reading, please follow the description box below so you can figure out who, what, where, when, and why. Get the deets on your personal story. But for now, we are going to see what Spirit wants to share with us. Thank you so much for tuning in and for all the likes, comments, and subscribes. Gemini, I want to tell you that before I started the video, okay, the Eight of Wands is coming out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, ambition, passion, fire. But the card talks about air travel. So some of you Geminis may be traveling, maybe looking for new work and career, but you're traveling elsewhere. And it looks like you're going to end up living here for quite a while. It's not going to be so much temporary, okay? But it looks like relocation or just at least travel, Gemini, okay? And you're ready to contribute your assets. If you're looking at just traveling, you're going to do that. If you're looking at a destination, or if you're looking at, I mean, you could just, it could be many things that you're traveling for, is what the Magician also talks about. So let's just see what you got going on. Sorry about the bed. I'm washing my sheets and everything. Let's see if we could just turn it a little bit. Yeah. All right. So let's see what we got for Gemini in your general love reading. The Ten of Swords. The Page of Cups. I was going to say, if there's any heartbreak or denial that you may not be releasing any karma, you're putting it to the side and you're making sure you're focusing on things, but you're remaining optimistic about love. There is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody that you still are very much in love with, that you want to remain optimistic with, even in your travels, even in this energy. There could have been a fellow air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, of course, that's broken your heart. Or it's just you, like, you know, you're at your wit's end, but I do believe that you, Gemini, are trying to put it aside and continue. I don't think you're just wanting to put it aside to remain optimistic about love, but there's something here that you're going to be doing in your near future. Okay, yeah, more travel. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius card talks about travel. So Gemini, is a lot of fire that I'm talking about, passion and ambition and determination to move somewhere. So it could be for a love interest with a fire sign, okay? Like I was saying, I saw the Eight of Wands popped out in your previous and the shuffle and the meditation before the video. So you're hurt by this person, you're hurt by this fire sign for sure, and many other things in life, but I think you're just wanting to start new. The Page of Cups talks about new love, new ideas, a new page, just like, you know what, new chapter. So I do believe this Gemini, you are looking at relocating. We're talking about relocating again with the Knight of Wands. So that's passion, wanting to find a passionate adventure. You're looking for something that's going to start you completely on a new slate, but you want this love with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You definitely want this love, and most of what you're doing is ambition and passion, drive, driving you by this fire sign or this water sign. The love you have for a fire sign. What else do we have? The Lovers. Okay, so there's your energy, Gemini. Okay, there's two sides to the story. There's two sides to the love. Regardless, you know you want to heal. You know you want to be with this person. I know that this now that the Lovers card is here, it could be a fellow air sign, or it could, you know, that you're in love with, that you want to be able to patch things up with. You seem to know that you two already share a love, but there's a lot of healing needed here, especially for you, especially with you. I think he had a lot to do, or she had a lot to do, with you being on the floor here like that, with you needing to start new. I have a feeling you do this quite often, this restarting, this rejuvenation, this new idea, you know, and feeling about love. The relocation, however, could be something that's new, but as far as the passion goes, where you may just be relocating temporarily, it may say that you travel for this person quite often. Okay, but there's a love here, and there's a pure love here where you guys are like almost dying to just be honest with each other and just kind of tear off each other's clothes and release all the baggage and release all the lies and just be honest with one another. Okay, they feel a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius feels the same about you, Gemini, period. They feel exactly the same as you. If you're thinking about relocating for them, they're thinking about relocating for you. If you have thoughts of being optimistic about them, no matter what you're going through, they feel the same way. As much as you're thinking about them, as much effort as you're trying to put into this connection, I feel like it's long distance, they're trying to put in the same effort. Okay, we have at the top of the deck the Judgment card. So a lot of this is going to be coming to light. Justice is at the bottom. Gemini, it's your time right now to shine. Justice is going to be working for you. You have spirit guides who are really working for you right now. Your spirit guides are really working for you. So it's like the more you're excelling, the more success you're going to see. Okay, so, okay, that's good. Okay, fine. So, but with the Judgment card, a lot of this love is going to be shed to light. A lot of your problems are going to be shed to light. You're going to be encouraged. And from 10 of Swords is only up. So you're going to be encouraged to move forward, to do this. So, Gemini, if you're feeling like urges to just go relocate or to just do something spontaneous, go do it. Okay, because you're going to, either you're going to meet up with the person you've been finally trying to meet up with. If they're a water sign or a fire sign, you don't even know. But you're going to meet this person. You're going to end up going on a very adventurous thrill of a ride. Some of us have already been through that and we're like, damn, I can't wait till I feel that passion again, that spontaneous passion again. Gemini, this is right around the corner for you. And it's almost like, and I know, and this Gemini feels it. Okay, it's some of the Geminis could still feel, you could still feel in this situation. But again, from 10 of Swords, the bottom, you know, there's only up from there. Gemini, this is good. This is good. I mean, you're finally coming into balance with yourself and with those around you and the love interest that you have. If you're single, it's about you coming to meet this water or fire sign finally. Everything that you feel for one another, that you've questioned, Gemini, is coming to light. And the truth is here that you two love each other. You two love each other like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? Let's clarify this 10 of Swords for Gemini. Let's get a little idea about why you're here, about this 10 of Swords. The most painful thing about it, or let's understand this 10 of Swords and why it's here. We had the World card at the bottom. Gemini, you're coming to a completion. And you needed a little push. You're needing a push. 10 of Swords. Why is the 10 of Swords here for Gemini? We have the Magician now at the bottom of the deck. Why is the 10 of Swords here for Gemini Spirit? What do we got? Ugh. Okay. The 5 of Swords. I really don't believe that that's necessarily your... Yeah, okay. At the top of the deck, we have the Temperance. But it says that you're needing a push. And, you know, with this feeling that you feel all alone, that you feel like, you know, people have betrayed you, there's too much shit going on, too many thoughts, too many everything involved. You know, your heart's been stabbed. I mean, you just feel so... It could talk about you reverting to this energy. It could talk about this energy as being very much a part of who you are right now. Remember, this is the 5 of Swords. That's half of your issues, half of your problems. It's half of you. Gemini, you should know, the two halves of you. So it's talking about where you could revert to, who really is, you know, lying on this floor before you get up and you start new. This energy is very much in you. It talks about karmic partners. They could be fellow air signs, but it talks about there's like at least a few baggage, and a few of them could be people. A couple of them could be people. So a couple of them could be a water sign and a fire sign that's keeping you very like stuck and bound. Okay, like I said, you're needing a push. You're needing some help. And it could be also from one of these friends around you. But you're carrying baggage of loved ones. You're carrying baggage of family, I'm sure. You're carrying love. You're carrying a lot of baggage around on you. And we know that because it's half of your battle. It's half of your scars, right? So, you know, here at the top of the deck with the Temperance card, it's saying have temperance, have patience with yourself. You don't need to, you know, Gemini, you may revert to like playing mind games with people, slurring nasty words at people, wanting to win at all costs is what this 5 of Swords talks about. But you're going to get up regardless. For those of you who are still down, for those of you who are up but are... Because in this reading, Gemini, it doesn't say that you're like the 10 of Cups here. You're still the 10 of Swords, and you're orchestrating on this hurt and pain. So it's likely that on this journey, if you're single and you're meeting someone new, that this could end up being a karmic situation. Not necessarily a karmic partner, okay? There is slightly a difference in the terminology, but... You know, you just want to make sure you're patient with yourself, that you have temperance and you're putting in the work. You have patience with yourself. This person looks like they're in a hospital gown. Okay, they've been admitted, for an example, and they're not to prove everyone wrong, like at the snap of the finger that they're doing better so they can be released. This is diligent work to then see your happiness. And it shows that, you know, you are going to get there at the end of your spread. Here's that sun that you're looking at, that you have to show here. Okay, that you have to work for. But it all, you know, this is a warning for you that, you know, remember, this is very possible for who you are. You may be very much on a roll here, and before you get up, you're going to try to push yourself up. You're going to be like a walking zombie. You're going to get up in the rut of everything. You know, don't let Don't take the clothes out of the washer until the cycle is done running. You know, you just need to make sure that you're ready to get up when you get up, okay? So that's what I want to say for that. You know, you are needing a little help here. So it says that you have help. It could be family, it could be friends. So don't burn your bridges. Don't turn people away. You could be arguing with a lot of people around you, people who are close to you, people who know you, people who you love and care for. They know you're going through some hard times, but when you're in this energy, you may not ever be able to rekindle those relationships again. So just understand that. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Have temperance. Let's clarify this Page of Cups for Gemini. Why is this Page of Cups here for Gemini Spirit? Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, Gemini could be between a water sign and a Capricorn, earth sign. Or Gemini, this could be an earth sign that you're very much interested in, that you're going to keep the love alive. You're going to keep the optimism. I think, with the livestock in that cup, it's someone that you extremely love, that even if you chose to not have an optimism, it's going to be them regardless. That's if you're in a relationship or if you already have a love interest. If you have no love interest, Gemini, when you go out on this journey, when you set out on this venture and you take your time to get up, your dude or your woman on the other side is going to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's someone who's secure. There's someone who loves to learn new things, okay? Probably got curly hair. They're nice and chunky, a little big boned, not chunky, but like big boned, okay? They're strong, no fat on their body perhaps, but they have curly hair. That's one thing that I know. It may be blonde, it may be orange, it may be red, maybe black, whatever. But, they're handsome, they're cute, and they look very gentleman-like. If they're a male, they're very artsy. They're very arts and crafts, but I want to say so much more. They're good with their hands, okay? So if they're a male, they could be working in construction or what have you. They're just good with their hands. They're artsy. They're crafty. But they have like a very soft demeanor about them, okay? And they're very much, they love love, okay? So they're in love with love, they're in love with work, and they put in the effort, okay? This person could work at a church, something like that. But regardless of all of the characteristics, if you're single, if you're taken, but the Eight of Pentacles talks about skill development and someone who doesn't like to procrastinate. They don't like to have nothing to do, okay? So, in you being optimistic, I feel like Gemini, mostly though, you're going to be making sure that you're working on your crafts. You're working on your arts, you're working on your skills, okay? That you're not going to let there be a dull moment, because I feel like maybe when you get up from this, you want to make sure that you don't go back to that. And that's a great effort to be in. You're getting a push, you need a push, you have your own, zeal, you're listening to your spirit guides, and you're going off of this thrill, you're going off of this hope and this good energy that you're in. So it's good that when you're optimistic about love, there it lies vulnerability as well, and deep truth, intuitive messages. You're making sure that you're going to stay focused and stay active. That's great. I have nothing bad to say about that. At the top of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is going to help you, Gemini, into getting into the position that you want to be for a relationship, or for your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're in love with, okay? But you're going to be in love with love. You're going to, falling in love with love is falling with make-believe. Not so much, okay? So you're definitely Cinderella, and you're going to find your match, okay? I believe that. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands. Something about this is troubling for you. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands. And some resentment towards that Knight of Wands there, towards a fire sign. Oh boy. But I see a World card and the Five of Cups, but a lot of cards came out with that. There's definitely a Leo. I saw that Strength card there. Clarify this Knight of Wands, Spirit. Why is it here for Gemini? We have the Ten of Pentacles, more Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So there's a water sign or a fire sign, Gemini, that you're trying to avoid. That's why I said I didn't have anything bad to say about it, but now it talks to me more that you're just trying to avoid this love that, like I said in the beginning, is always going to remain for this water sign, for this earth sign, or for this fire sign. But also, if you are interested in a fire sign, Gemini, you're trying to avoid it. You're trying to settle. You're trying not to feel too much for this fire sign, okay? I think there's something troubling about you needing to go back and have some fun with him, have sex with him or her. Just go see him. This talks about an adventure, a passionate adventure, going to seek someone that maybe lives far away from you. You guys could be living long distance. But this talks about maybe they're well off if they're a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I think you're settling. I think that's what that means, Gemini. And what I mean by that is like, why wouldn't it be the Ten of Cups? You have the Lovers here, so